Welcome to ATP. Today we will take a tour of Fort San Pedro, which is in the heart of Cebu, Philippines. We'll learn some background and history of this 250-year-old plus historical site and also see artifacts from the past. So let's get started. Fort San Pedro is a military defense structure in Cebu, Philippines, built by the Spanish under the command of Miguel López de Legazpi, who was the first governor of the Philippines. The original fort was made of wood and built after the arrival of Legazpi and his expedition. Today's structure dates from 1738 and is the oldest triangular bastion fort in the country and served as the nucleus of the first Spanish settlement in the Philippines. During the Philippine Revolution at the end of the 19th century, it was attacked and taken by Filipino revolutionaries who used it as a stronghold. The fort is triangular in shape, with two sides facing the sea and the third side fronting the land. The two sides facing the sea were defended with artillery and the front with a strong palisade made of wood. The fort has three bastions. The northeast is known as San Miguel. The southwest bastion is known as La Concepcion. The southeast bastion is known as Ignacio de Loyola. The inside of the fort has a total inside area of 21,800 square feet. The walls are 20 feet high by 8 feet thick, and the towers are 30 feet high from the ground level. The fort circumference is 1,248 feet. The sides are of unequal lengths, and the one fronting the city is where one may find entry into the fort. 14 cannons were mounted in their emplacements, most of which are still here today. Work first started in 1565 with Miguel López de Legazpi breaking ground. The date of construction of the stone fort is uncertain, but the gate of the fort bears the date 1738, together with the arms of Castile and Leon. It is certain, however, that the fort underwent major renovations in the late 19th century as part of a building program to improve Cebu. The victory of the Americans, led by Commodore Dewey at the Battle of Manila Bay on May 1, 1898, marked the end of the Spanish era in the Philippine Islands. The fort was then surrendered by the Spaniards to the Cebuano revolutionaries. Fort San Pedro became a part of the American Warwick Barracks during the American regime. From 1937 to 1941, the barracks was converted into a school where many Cebuanos received their formal education. During World War II, from 1942 to 1945, Japanese residents of the city took refuge within these walls. When the battle to liberate the city of Cebu from the Imperial Japanese forces was fought, the fort served as an emergency hospital for the wounded. From 1946 to 1950, Fort San Pedro was an army camp. After 1950, the Cebu Garden Club took over and fixed the inner part and converted it into a miniature garden. At present, the fort is under the care and administration of the Cebu city government, and part of the fort currently houses a museum showcasing legacies of the Spanish government, specifically well-preserved Spanish artifacts such as Spanish documents, paintings, and sculpture. A large statue of Legazpi and Antonio Pigafetta may be seen outside the fort walls. If you found value in this video, a big thumb up would be appreciated. To get more information and future videos like this, subscribe to ATP, All Things Philippines. Have a great day.